We're not the heroes, but we have the mic.
For the intro. Yeah.
I need to make that longer. I need to make that shit
Yeah.
longer. I need to find something else so I can like make like a whole
Actually,
video
like
of it
this whole
and shit. You know what I'm saying?
video. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's go. Yeah, that's. Yo, first and foremost, everybody, welcome to NPC Chatter.
You know,
Another episode. Oh my god, it's been so much going on with everything going on lately. Like it's just wild, but
so
it's been good. I think this has been interesting. We saw about last week. I know we kind of lost track of the plot because of some ADHD shit, but there was so much going on that there's so much. Yeah, so much to cover. It's just yeah. But yeah, whew,
hey, what's up,
I
Harley?
mean,
Is that
yeah.
P
Hey,
talk?
Harley, how you doing, y'all? But yeah, it's been wild. I mean, I didn't even get to talk about some of the other stuff we was talking about. What's going on? Final Fantasy. I'm happy about that. I found out that interesting. Fuck, God, there was so many games to cover. It was just too much to remember. I know a lot of
Man,
people.
look, there was. But the biggest thing, there's so many that came out, but everything, the one that everybody is all up in arms about is God of War, because playing
Yeah,
as Kratos' wife instead of Kratos,
yeah,
and
it's so stupid.
it is still the dumbest argument ever,
Yeah,
because God of War is still the same game. It's still the
yeah,
same
it's a
game.
new story. Really, it's what it is. It's the same
It's a
fucking story.
new story, and you got a different character to play as. You
Yeah,
know, okay, I understand. You know, you got a loyalty kind of thing to Kratos, and you know you equivalent God of War with Kratos, and
yeah, but I realize
when
y'all were
somebody
literally
like that, it doesn't seem right. But however,
Chris story
however,
is too much rap.
because I mean, here's the thing: how many guys Kratos is going to get pissed off at and kill? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How
and
many?
really, you literally look at it. Kratos' story already came full circle. Like it's a wrap. He's God of War now, but he's God of War of the Northlands. He is of the Nine Realms, and he's grown. He's at that point where it's like, yo, people they don't fear him. He's
Hmm.
not. I wouldn't say he's redeemed in a way, but he's healed.
Yeah, he's healed and definitely accepted everything, and got to a point
Yeah,
where, yeah, he's emotionally stable and mature enough to be able to handle everything.
right, right. It's
And,
gotten to the point where
yeah, it's just
you
it's time for him. You know, he's done. You know, let him metaphorically, you know, sit on the porch with the rocking chair and enjoy his retirement. You know,
yeah, right. I mean, look,
emphasize.
and plus before everyone, a lot of people were interested in knowing like how Faye's story was, like 'cause she was such an interesting character in Ragnarok,
Uh huh.
and now we have, and people are complaining that oh, was not gonna work. This shut the fuck up.
Please shut up.
You know that? Remember I was saying last time like that one dude that's in that little group. He's still bitching about other stuff, even the Fable stuff. I literally got in the comment and I just had fun. And he's going around every time somebody calls him out, he calls him straw man. I'm like, you're the one bitching about a woman in gaming and we're strawmen. I mean, I'm guessing you're saying we're fragile,
I guess.
but you're the one bitching about a woman in video games. You were the 007 game. This is how I know this dude is a fucking idiot. Either he's trolling or he's just that much of an idiot. He's bitching about 007, right? Because James Bond is taking orders from Agent M.
M has been a woman since ever, forever. Like,
Exactly.
ever? And you're
Since the
just
very first
on
James
that.
Bond, since the very
And
first James Bond, Agent M has been a woman.
and it hasn't been until like this latest Bond movie in which they killed off, the previous M, which was a lady, and then replaced it with Ralph Fiennes M, which yeah, they're okay with that because racism.
Yeah.
But
That was
it,
really, yo,
but
honestly,
I
I
don't
thought
get
this
it.
completely been the race swapping of Agent M because the Agent M I knew of was white. So I'm thinking, okay, they're going to complain about that. No, they're mad that Agent M is a woman. It was like,
Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Also with that, and also
oh my God, the
the
one time.
Ocarina of Time remake is a lot. That's those two have been getting the most traction that I've seen.
Rocket and Star Fox have definitely been getting a lot of traction.
Oh yeah, Star Fox.
I'm
Yes.
glad
Oh, Star Fox was so
I saw the
nice.
demo. I saw the fucking
Oh,
demo.
that it looks so beautiful. Woo.
The fleshed out of the story, everything was just,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God. The way they do the cutscenes, but everyone's in the doing comms, and then in the middle, Great Fox and all that. So
Oh my
this is
god, man.
amazing.
Yes.
This is,
So this is
mm,
this is what we've been wanting
yeah,
since
a
like
fleshed
forever.
out,
Like
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a fleshed
and
out story.
yeah, and I think that since the very first time that we all got introduced to Star Fox, it's like it's been one of those games and series that we need to know what happens. We need to what happened. We need to know. I mean, we could only do a barrel roll so many times. What
Oh
I'm
my God.
saying? We got to know
So
what
so
happens at the end of the barrel roll.
this part, I always said like the comics. Remember the original
Ooh.
comics were when it was on not what 64 was. The comics were actually a little different, but that was the kind of story I wanted to see. Like the way Fox was in the comics, anytime somebody mentioned Andros, he snaps. Like he fucking snaps. Falco literally punches him just to calm him down. That's
No,
how.
let's see.
And oh my god, this was even the wildest part about this. The comics I think was interesting was we found out not only did Andros kill James, he killed Fox's mom too. So he killed both his parents because the love interest in the comics, Farrah Phoenix, was a Phoenix Fox, looks pretty
Well,
much
damn.
identical to Fox's mom, right? Andros saw her because he was in love with the mom. He's trying to kill James through like this massive explosive, whatever. He ended up killing his mom instead, and he has a mental breakdown. He's apologizing for killing her, and Fox is hearing this over the comms. He's like, "You motherfucker, you mother,
So you,
oh, oh
you
my god,
raggedy bitch. Oh my.
yeah, my father and my mother, no." And he looked at everybody saying, "Get the fuck out of my way. He's mine."
Shit. Uh, oh my god. Harley
Yeah, they.
says, "Have y'all seen the new Saw game? I'm excited for it since I didn't get the chance to play the first two.
What was it?
The new Saw game."
Again, no horror for me. No, no, thank you. No, yes, you already know. That's a no for me. Y'all should already know. I don't know why people
Uh,
keep trying me. I don't know why y'all keep trying me with
Hey,
this.
look
I
at
keep
man.
telling y'all.
So we
No,
going we going we
I know.
going we gonna get you. We gonna get you into
I
a
refuse.
horror. Into some horror.
I
We'll dip your toe in it. We'll dip your little pinky toe first. You know.
try. Don't think
So
it.
we're not gonna just we're not gonna just put you in the deep end. You know what I'm saying? Like with Saw and Jason and Freddy and Pinhead
I
and you know
refuse.
and Michael Myers,
Y'all
like
keep
all at
trying me
one
with this.
time.
No.
They like hit you with every Rob Zombie movie too.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, Harley,
I'm
don't
good.
cancel me, but I've never played Star Fox. I didn't know anything about it until Super Smash Bros. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah,
And
that's
you know
cool.
what?
That's cool.
That's fine. That means now you can just go and play Star Fox now and then discover the joy of Star Fox.
Yeah.
And then now you will understand why as soon as you play, that's one of those games where it's almost like, Mario, Zelda, Metroid. The second you play it, like Sonic, Smash Brothers.
Even if it don't get as much
Um,
attention as Mario or Zelda, it still has like such a big cult following.
yeah, absolutely. You
So
know,
those who have actually like experienced Star Fox were like, "This is the coolest fucking thing I've ever played." Think Ace
yeah,
Combat was first, and it's still fucking
uh-huh.
awesome. That's pretty much
Right,
what. That's pretty much exactly what Star Fox is. It's Ace Combat, but it's one of those games where you just like, yo, I gotta. You fall in love with it so quickly, so easily. You
right.
love the characters, even when they annoy your ass, like Slippy, who's always in trouble.
Goddamn
Look,
Slippy. Um,
I will say Slippy is probably the worst pilot in Star Fox, but he
it's
is
always with the
absolutely alive. He's
it always with the
100%.
do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll.
The problem with Slippy, anytime he's in an R he's always getting ahead of himself. That's his main problem. He's not. That's what I did. He's not.
Well, I mean, he's a frog, so I mean, what you did? I mean, he's gonna jump, so I mean, he's a frog.
Yeah,
That's what frogs do.
yeah,
A lot of times he don't think
yeah,
about shit. He just jumps.
yeah. Pretty much. He doesn't really think first before he does something. It's like you're always there to save his ass. But that's the one thing like Slippy will help you. He's always gonna help you when you need it because you're gonna help him. He's Fox.
Hmm.
He's literally Fox's best friend. He's gonna be there for. They're gonna be there for each other. Regardless.
Yeah,
That's his brother.
absolutely. Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah. Same
There's
with
nothing wrong with a
same
little
with
Resident Evil every once in a while. Harley, you are right. There's nothing wrong with Resident Evil. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I never liked the. Okay, context. I played Resident Evil since the very first one on PlayStation. That shut up. I'm old. Okay, so played the very first one on PlayStation, and then when the remake came out, it just didn't hit quite the same. It didn't have the same jump scares as the original one did. While the remake was good, the graphics were a whole lot better. Just didn't hit quite the same. Subsequently, since then, Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, they've all been absolutely fantastic. I know that's not your cup of tea. We gonna get you in some Resident Evil, man.
I
We gonna get
played
you in some
Resident
Resident Evil.
Evil 6. I played 6. Played 6.
We gonna get you in some
Um,
We gonna get you in some more Resident Evil.
yeah. Yeah, okay, so I played 6 and it was fun because me and my a friend of mine we just goofing off, just doing dumb, just being stupid about the whole thing. It wasn't even scary. It was just we were just being stupid. Like at one point we were playing no okay. So this was we were still kind of new to it, but we were playing on the hardest level. So we had very little ammo pickups, right? And
Of
as we're
course,
doing this,
because that's what happens when you play on the hardest level.
yeah. So there's a dog that came at us, and we had no ammo, so we're running for the dog. Like, before that,
But
we were doing just a hard
man,
level, and we were playing one of the stories. I think it was about Wesker's son and the girl, right? And he kept fucking with me because a lot of times he was like do some dumb shit and try to blow and like friendly fire just for the dumb shit. And I had so I saw it coming because I went ahead. He already aimed it right. It was split thing, so I see him doing it. I died and I hit him in the head. He tried to hit me. I just rolled over. Like, you was trying again? You was trying
right?
again?
All right, so I watched Resident Evil 2 on the Wii when I was a kid. But the ones I played are Resident Evil 3 and the one with Leon and Ada. All
Oh
right,
god.
all right, all right,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right.
Well, that
Harley.
was the last
All right,
trailer of the Evil
respect,
6. So
respect,
yeah. I respect that. I
respect.
respect that.
And so I'm struggling with Genshin Impact because the controls are so confusing on PC than PS4 or mobile.
I tried Genshin Impact. I know my story about that. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, mean? What's up,
Yo,
mean?
What's
what
happening,
up? What
means?
up, man? I heard somebody here being a little bitch.
Okay, with that.
Coming in with the fire.
Yeah,
Coming in with the
man. You
fire.
talking about you ain't playing no scary games. What's wrong, man?
Y'all know
Like, you
I
don't
ain't.
play no Resident Evil. You don't play. You
I
don't
play.
play. I take that back. He played one Resident Evil.
Okay, yeah. I
And
play.
I ain't
Okay,
been back to it ever since.
No,
nah.
no Silent Hill. No, nothing. No
But
Slender Man.
I
He
say
ain't played
this.
shit.
I say this. When it comes to Resident Evil, I guess the new one. I guess was it Requiem?
Mm-hmm.
Lee
Yeah.
Kennedy is on bullshit. He's on bullshit. I was just scrolling YouTube shorts. Did I really see this motherfucker parry a rocket launcher?
It's a video game, bro.
Hey
What the
man.
fuck?
Hey man. Look here. Look here. Look here. We talking. Hey, listen, man. We talking video games. All right. We talking where a woman with a very endowed woman wearing a ponytail um robs tombs. Okay. And makes all kinds of just jumps and swings like Spider-Man and just shoots guns at people and hits them like farther than any gun should ever reach.
I
And
didn't see her like parry a fucking rocket. I see the look.
hey man, hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
share
It's
this
a
with
video game.
hey man,
Discord.
look,
I'm
hey,
share it to the Discord. I
all
dare
I say
somebody
is
to say
this. Hey, look, all I say is if Laura Croft got a cardio up there, hey, who knows? She might be able to parry a rocket too. I mean, I don't know, man. You don't know.
Hey, Harley brought up a good point just now though. The new Silent Hill game does have a black lead character, so I'm all in just to see what they're gonna do with him. See if
Yeah, absolutely.
it's gonna be accurate to what black folk do in horror situations. Cause most
Yeah,
time we
right.
ain't gonna be there.
So that'd be a short
Yeah.
game.
Right.
So what you gonna do? You gonna go inside the house? Nope.
Nah, I ain't going in the house. We
Nah.
good. We don't need to go in there.
So no. Matter of fact, my car parked right there. I'm gonna go in the car and crank up real quick. I'm gonna head down to
Yeah,
the Waffle House and get. I'm gonna head down to the Waffle House get something to eat because that's a little less scary than this shit.
exactly.
Oh man, yeah. I can't, yo. I can't with this. There was one little. You ever heard like the Racker Racker? There was like these two offspring twins that make these crazy. It was kind of like fake gory, but it was funny as fuck. They made one a little horror. They've done like they recently directed an actual horror movie called Talk to Me.
Okay, what
But
are you talking about?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they did years ago. Went on this little YouTube video. It was funny as fuck. Like Five Nights at Sesame Street, where it's like Five Nights at Freddy, but it's Sesame Street at the same time. One of the funniest part, as black people, this was funny to us. It was racist, but it was funny. Where they were watching the Sesame Street tape, and it's like, K, what's K for? K is for kill the blacks, and the black dude was like, what? Like, yeah, you're not gonna kill us. K, kill the blacks. Like, yep, I'm out. And a little girl, what's up? Don't you know? Black guy always dies first. Slowly took over. Not in this fucking movie. Not the fucking fire. The grandmother gonna hit low. And you didn't see
Like,
him
right?
for the wrestling.
No, but I mean, no, but means you definitely bring up a point. It's a I want to see if that new game if the game is it's going to be accurate to how actually black people are.
Right.
How we
I
gonna
mean,
do
I do
like
want to
for
play it
real?
though.
Because
I do want to play it just cause like with horror games, like I'm gonna play those. I'm not gonna be a punk or nothing and be like, nah, I ain't doing it. But
And
I'm throwing shots all day, bro. I'm throwing shots all day. But it would be hilarious if you were to play it, even if you just stream it in Discord and not like on Twitch or anything else, but just play it so like the community can watch. That'd be a
Mhm.
good little run.
I'll tell you what. If I find time this week, I'll do Resident Evil. See if I can finish it. Because I just got the village. I started first
So
few
again,
minutes.
not a Slender
Now I'm saying
Man,
I
nothing.
started a few minutes. Nothing scary happened. It was just like I had something to do and I completely forgot about it. I forgot what it was. But when I started, I remember just opening it up and this dude literally talked about what happened with the last one. I guess he saved his wife from some fucked up possessed family or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
Mm,
arguing at the
right.
dinner table or whatever. Next thing I know, this gets shot. And she was like, "The fuck just happened?" And like Chris Redfield comes in and guns down his wife. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? What? I just what about the baby? What the fuck? What is happening?
Did y'all
This what he
see
Oh shit!
the trailer for Ill that's coming out?
I haven't heard that.
Is
No.
that ill?
I'm,
No, I haven't seen
I'm
that.
looking at it right now,
Let me
and
check it out. Let me check this out.
yeah,
Oh,
I might have to check this one out too.
I'll have
Okay,
to
let's
look at
see
that.
here.
Anyway, we could get it on screen.
Yeah, how?
Yeah, for a
What was
little
it?
bit. I don't know if we able to
Oh, copyright
do.
shit.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I know
Yeah.
we able to do any sound, maybe
Hmm.
just for a few seconds. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
just a little bit.
Hang
Let's see
on.
what's up.
I say right now. I'm not hearing any music. Well, hold up, never mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I caught this
There
trailer,
we
but I
go.
caught it like toward the middle of it.
That's pretty cool. All right.
He
I think
threw a
that's probably
TV.
enough we can share.
A zombie threw something. Can we
Yeah,
just start with
that's-
A
that?
zombie.
Yeah.
Yes.
It threw something. Damn, if they was running, walking
Just-
faster or semi running or something, it
So
picked
no,
up
these-
something and threw it.
So no, these zombies ain't no bitches.
Right.
Yeah, that's Someone says the worst thing you could face is a fast zombie. No, the worst thing you can think of is a smart zombie.
Right?
Accurate.
Zombies
Mm.
to actually throw something. What was that? I didn't see the movie. I didn't actually watch the movie, but I think it was Day of the Dead. Was one of Dawn of the Dead or something like that? Where they
Mhm.
learn how to shoot.
I didn't
Like,
see that one.
I think one of the Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
It was like I think I don't know if it was a friend of mine, friends watching it somewhere in Job Corps maybe, but I literally saw a zombie pick up a gun and use it. I was like,
Well,
Oh,
if he
here we
wants,
go. I appreciate it, Harley. Harley put the trailer up
yeah,
in
she just put
Discord
the
for
trailer in the
everybody.
Discord.
yeah, appreciate that. We'll look at it later.
Man.
No, fuck, I'm sitting there thinking, no fucking way. I just saw a zombie learn how to use a fucking shotgun.
Look at it, man. The zombie in here just picked up a box and threw it. All right.
Right.
That's the
Look,
worst.
man,
I'm telling
look,
you, that's the
I
worst.
don't
Zombie.
say we don't need any zombies. We don't need CrossFit zombies. All right. We don't need that shit. All right.
Not at
Yeah.
all. Not at all.
All right.
I literally have. Okay, so y'all think I'm a punk, right? Zombies are the one thing that just don't scare people. Scare me, honestly. I remember I have this one friend who is phobic of zombies. I think it was like Cabin in the Woods or something like that. It was like all the horror things were all in one movie.
Okay.
This is back in job four. They friends went to the movies. I didn't go. I don't think I had the money, so I didn't go. They went to watch this movie. She is calm as fuck through every scary thing that happens. She sees fucking vampires and fucking werewolves and literal giants that are killer giants and all that. And soon as the zombie comes out,
As a sociopath, sir. He's a
everybody looked at
sociopath.
her. Yeah,
He's,
everybody looked at her and we was like, the least scary thing on here. That's scary?
he's a sociopath, sir.
Oh, I already know. We dated. But yeah, I know.
Okay, so because I'm about to pick this apart a little bit.
Oh god. Oh god.
Zombies being more scarier than a vampire or a werewolf. Plausible. And I'm only saying that because you don't know what a werewolf or a vampire would look like in real life outside of like what you see in media. But a dead body, like you see a person, and you know, if you've been to a funeral, like you've seen a dead person, nothing disrespectful to them. But if you see that same person rise up out the casket, that's terrifying.
All right. I
Okay,
gave you that. I give you that. I give you that. Because
That's
fair.
yeah, because every
That's fair.
time we've already seen vampires and werewolves, we've seen them after they've been transformed into whatever they are.
exactly like you've seen that. And
Like we've seen the
also,
final product with that, but when it comes to zombies,
Yeah,
the
but
final product is them, getting their asses up and walking.
yeah, coming straight to you, or you know, running or picking up a item and throwing it at you. But again, like that's still a physical being that you have seen,
Yeah, and
and they
and I
were
think
dead and now they're alive.
some of the caveats to it is because with me, the slow moving zombies to a point don't bother me because I know full fact I could outrun them. Cool, no problem. It's the ones that they've worked past, I guess, the rigor mortis, and they're able to run, they're able to, have that agility. That can't do it. That one kind of scares me because it doesn't matter what I do, they're gonna keep coming.
Right.
No matter how hard I hit them, no matter what I hit them with, unless I have a shotgun and I could just completely just obliterate the hit. That's the only way. But otherwise, they're going to keep coming back.
They are. And Harley is
yeah.
absolutely right.
World.
World War Z zombies.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you those. Yeah,
Yeah.
those ones.
Oh, I didn't finish the movie we was watching it for. We never got a chance to finish it. But literally, the one
Was
thing
it
that
not a chance to
it's
finish
like,
it by choice?
no, it's not like choice actually. I was actually invested. It wasn't by choice this time. So I was like I said, zombies don't really bother me as much. But it's like I was honestly invested. I was like, wait a minute, they change the minute they get bit.
Like
So I'm like,
it didn't take long at all.
Yeah.
And not
Yeah.
only that, the fact that like they were running up the wall, like
Yeah,
piling
yeah.
on top of each other and then getting over the wall. Again,
Yeah.
terrifying.
yeah,
Because again,
Yeah.
like you just think that, oh, they're zombies, they're stupid, they're brain blah 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 blah, or if they're actually dead, or if they're the kind that's like infected by some disease that has eaten them
Mhm.
or whatnot. You don't think they can use stairs. You don't think that they could climb walls until
They start
they
doing
start
it.
piling up, and they start piling up, and you see, oh shit, they're doing it.
Right.
You ever played like Days Gone?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, the hordes in that one was there. This is one at some point, like every now and then, you'll see like a horde of the zombies. They call them the freaks in this shit, in this game. But there's literally this one that's so fucking massive. It's like the biggest fucking horde you're gonna face, and it's man, you're gonna cheat to win this one. You gotta cheat or be real fucking smart because the whole area is ridiculous, dude. I locked them out. I'm in like a steel mill. They're pounding the door. I see the door bending. Oh god, we out here. They burst through that bitch. And I'm trying to climb out the window. No, a couple of them are actually in the coming through the window.
I mean, you looking like you see something right now.
Like, you about to run?
Like
You
you
look
was
you
in
about to
mid
run?
conversation, and then you stop, and then
And
the
all of a sudden,
shadow
you was
walk
like-
behind you.
And all of a sudden,
No.
you was in the middle, and all of a sudden, you was doing this number. It's like,
Right.
Oh no.
I need to run. I think I need to run.
I was like, yeah, I
don't know.
think we need to be out.
I was my lady. She was asking the question. Yeah.
Like he was like he was about to do the goddamn Scooby Doo exit. It just
For real.
Nah,
Sound
Oh,
effects
yeah.
and all.
my bad. She was asking the question though. I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I can't nobody. But no, yeah. Well, there was that right there. Then I'm trying to literally. I go around the corner and like, no, the fucking horde split up in groups. And as I'm running from one path, I'm thinking, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Turn back, run, like shoot someone, run back. I turn around. The other half is right in front of me. Like, oh shit! Just get swarmed. Like it took a couple of tries. I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with the game schematics. I'm gonna drive up to the mill. I'm gonna shoot some, but then I'm gonna drive away. Then the rest of them go back to the steel mill. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna kill some more, and I'm gonna just leave. Then I'm gonna come back and do that shit again. I want to just kind of fuck with the game schematics.
Uh-oh.
oh Harley, look here.
I wish they make a sequel to that because the way they ended that shit, we would have got smart zombies. We
Mhm.
would have had smart zombies because one of the dudes you talk to, he's always in like a hazmat suit, right?
Mhm.
But at the end of the game, or one of the endings of it, he takes off the hazmat suit and he reveals like, I've been infected. I'm a freak, and they're advanced. You feel like the corporation he works for is advancing the virus and weaponizing it. So you get smart freaks because they were supposedly, as a researcher, they're realizing the freaks are evolving. No, it's worse. They're making more. They're advancing the evolution and making more freaks. And he's coming to warn you, like, yo, they knew this would happen. They did this to us. They did this to me. They did this to us. I'm not here to tell you of a threat. I'm warning you of a threat. You can't stop them.
Right?
This is going. I don't see any way to stop them. It's getting that bad. And I'm like, this no. Then as he's leaving, he turns over. The helicopter's already turned off. He just jumps up and hops into the helicopter like it ain't nothing. You're like, what the fuck?
You sitting there looking like,
You say the same thing the main character saying, what the fuck?
mm,
Oh, look at damn.
Like,
Hey, listen, Harley. This Hellraiser trailer.
that's the same one she put in the Discord earlier too.
I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to
Holly's
get
been
this.
putting,
Yeah.
Holly
yeah.
has been on it with the trailers. I will give it that. Holly's been on it with the trailers.
For real.
I've seen some and I was like, oh my god, this actually looks good. But I see the horror was like,
Said, oh, look here. And it looks just like, almost like Hellraiser movies from like the 80s, 90s.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
That,
And you can get you
Now that's
playing
one
that.
franchise I will say I did not watch growing up, and it wasn't that it like was scary, but I just wasn't interested in it.
right.
Like I would see the character and just be like, no, I don't want to watch that.
Like, it's all right. I mean, I saw the first one. And I say it was good. It just wasn't.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah. like it was good. I didn't, watch it, it was good and whatnot, but just it was just for me. My
Right.
so my own thing, my original introduction to horror, the only one that ever scared me in the entirety of my whole life was the very first Nightmare on Elm Street, and that
Yeah, I
was
mean
it.
that's Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Who wants
Mm.
to go to sleep knowing you can get killed by some crazy motherfucker?
Bro, I went
So
straight
yeah.
to sleep after I saw Freddy Krueger. I ain't gonna lie. I saw the first movie and I was like, oh man, this is scary. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, me and my cousins went straight to sleep.
It's like, oh man, I don't know
Oh,
if I go sleep after seeing this. I don't think I can. Because look at Freddy
I
gonna get me in my dreams.
Right.
had a that made me watch like the Evil Dead remake that was like back in 2012, 2013. I was thinking about the movie. And here's the thing. I actually like the Evil Dead because it's funny. So was the
Mm-hmm.
original.
Uh-huh.
But when I watched this one, I was just like, I fell asleep. I woke up as a gore and then I go back to sleep. Gore, sleep. Gore, sleep.
Now, I will say that's another thing about like horror movies now, that or a lot of them, especially during the early 2000s, where it was more of a gore fest than actual like horror and scary.
Yeah.
And like that kind of turned me off from a lot of horror movies too, because after a while, like you're not going
'Cause it
in
was
to be
all
scared. It's just there's a
yeah.
gruesome kill, and it's what
They just pretty
considered
much was
horror.
like
Like
all the
I
same.
right.
Yeah. At that point, well, during that time, they were just like you said, all the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say I've always loved like the horror movies that were ones that could actually kind of happen, like Saw. I mean, even though it's kind of extremes on how far he went with everything, but realistically, something like that could happen,
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
like somebody.
and
You kill
you just
yourself.
get one crazy
Yeah,
white dude that
That's how I feel about Saw. The very first Saw movie, when I saw that, when I was like, this could actually happen if somebody took the time to build all these contraptions.
yeah,
So this is
because that's
something
something
that
that's actually legitimately scary because
right.
that could happen, and you could be just literally just walking at Target,
Exactly.
walking out to the parking lot, you just finished grocery shopping, and then you walk into your car, and then all of a sudden now you're waking up
Hmm.
in some kind
I,
of
right.
s-
a
I
dirty
saw
ass
this
bathtub.
this thing, somebody was breaking down like just the psychology behind horror movies based on race. And I thought it was real interesting because they were saying when it comes to horror movies for like white people, you're going to see more so like the aliens, the creatures and whatnot, because their day to
Mhm.
day, they don't really have something that they fear because they always view themselves as being like above everything else. So they have to create something that they think is scary. Versus when you look at horror movies from a perspective of a woman, if a woman is directing it or she wrote it, 9 times out of 10, the villain or the whatever the object of horror is in that movie is 9 times out of 10 going to be a white male. And then if you look at another movie from a black person, the horror in it aspect is going to be something that is going to be a racially motivated thing to scare the black person, but it's rarely going to be a creature. It's rarely going to be a woman. It's 9 times out of 10 going to be something that we actually do see in our daily lives, even if it's something that's so like as simple as a police officer, which yeah, there are good cops that are out there too, but we see the other side of that 9 times out of 10, and that's going to be like the
Mm.
source of our horror movies. So I thought that was
Right.
real interesting.
Yeah, and yeah, that's true.
If I could
That is
find that
true.
video
Yeah,
again, like
that is true.
I'll
Oh
put it in the
my god,
Discord. But like it
Well,
was just as I say, it
I
was
never thought about
interesting
it.
because I never thought about it either. I
I never
never
thought
thought
about
about
it
it.
until just now. You said that. I'm thinking about it. Say, yeah, because every time when it's been everyone I think of when it's like mostly black, black or any other than somebody that's white, it's always like somebody white, a white family,
Mm-hmm.
um, a 2 or 3 just white people in general just decided just, "Hey, I'm gonna kill all these, darkies over here. I'm gonna kill all these ones over here." And
Right.
And the
oh,
whole premise of Sinners
yeah.
too, besides the whole vampire stuff, like it was literally all white. Like they were getting attacked by white people regardless, and on both sides. It was either the KKK or it was this Irish vampire guy who had good intentions but bad execution in a way.
Talking about sinners.
Yeah, Sinners.
Mhm.
When I so I know that with Ryan Coogler, this is why I say I always prefer Ryan Coogler over Tyler Perry any day as a director. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real about that. He
I mean
one does his research and he keeps it fresh.
I
And
mean,
he
Ryan
makes you
Coogler's
think
just
because
better.
it's always
Yeah,
been like
it's just better.
I think with the relations between black people and Irish people, it's always been it's been good, but it's always become strained in a way. Because even
Mhm.
within like he was because they kind of went through the same struggle we did, but I mean not they weren't slaves or servants and all that, but still their struggle was almost similar to ours. So
Mm-hmm.
they understood.
Right.
So I think that's why the relationship between us and Irish or like us and Gingers have always been like really good um, to an extent. So when I see Riddick in Sinners, like I said, he had good intentions, but when Irish were considered white, it's like they were trying to make changes for the black people on the inside by integrating into the system, not understanding that you're still continuing the cycle. Because you got to look
Right.
at
Mhm.
how he was when he turned all the people into vampires. These are African Americans. These are African Americans. These are black people. These are Yorubans, and you're having them singing Irish songs with an Irish accent.
Well, again, they're trying to find like
Mhm.
the thing that he's trying to find, like that thing that's important to him. Like that one scene in Sinners where again your voice can transcend time, and he's channeling everybody from the past and the future. And what's the character? Reddick, I can't remember his name, but he wanted that same thing because it's not something that's allowed for him being the vampire that he is, where the vampires just take, they not really there to create nothing. So you
Right.
can
Mhm.
have all of the music that you want, you can have the talent and everything, but if your talent isn't original in an aspect, like you can have people where they can copy a song. You got people that can copy art, but if they can't create something on their own, they're cut off from that source. And he was really trying to find that source, which, sucks for him. But at the end of the day, like you can't really outdo the originators.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
True,
again
true.
that's also what I'm saying. Like
Hmm.
again, you took culture from them, right? You took their songs, you took their voices, and replaced it with yours. But you were doing it. You were pretty much doing exactly what was already done to them before. That you were trying to change. Because his whole idea of why it wasn't just because he wanted Sammy because Sammy could help him reunite with his ancestors or whatever. That's what he thought, right? But again, his main issue
Mhm.
was he saw from the clan member's nephew that this ain't no juice joint, it's a slaughterhouse. And the whole thing reason was like he's coming in to help y'all, but again, like kind of goes what I'm saying, like you integrate it into the system. I don't feel like metaphorically the system was vampirism, taking, but it was you integrated into the system to the point where you started to believe the lie. You started to believe that this was the way. This
Hmm.
was how, even though that wasn't what you intentionally thought when you went into it. So I find so
Right.
when we talk about how we were saying about how the horror movies that we make that the horror the scary stories, the scary games, the horrors that we make compared to what others make. is such an interesting take. It's a truth it's truth to it, absolute truth to it. But it's such an interesting take when you really analyze and look into it. Like even some of the scary movies that we make, like Get Out, with what was it, Nope, especially ones with fucking Jordan Peele had made, or Jordan Peele and Ryan Coogler, that the movies that they had made,
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
good example.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm gonna try to keep it down because she likes Tyler Perry movies, but I'm sorry, Tyler Perry sucks.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
that's
keep
just
it
a
on.
fact. I mean, that's
Tyler
just a
Perry
fact.
movies, they're I'm not gonna
Th-
say they suck, but they do cater to a specific audience, and he
I
knows
say,
that. So because he literally goes for that audience of individuals, cool.
okay,
That's
yeah,
for them. That's
that's
for
fair.
them.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
that's a fair
Tyler
assessment. Yeah,
Perry,
Mm-hmm.
like this. Tyler Perry, first and foremost, we've said this before. I'm sorry, you cannot be considered a good director or which congrats to him for getting that studio. It looks amazing, but all that and you can't hire more writers. First and foremost, you can't branch out on your product more instead of like you
yeah.
said catering to one specific group. Like, dude, you're supposed to be writing black stories, and it's the same shit.
But it's the
Same
same.
story.
It's literally the same
Black
story.
women,
Just swap out,
women are
Yeah.
swap
unfaithful.
out one character for another
Out
character.
of grace of
Swap out this
God,
character.
everything's gonna
But
work out. And listen,
I mean,
me
he does have a
personally,
formula that he sticks to. He definitely
yeah,
has that formula
and so
in
far,
what he does. But again, like I said, he's making for a
it's
specific audience, and I'm not
and
knocking
it
him for it.
yeah.
and
And the one thing
it's
that
worked.
me
It's working for him
as
because I
Mm,
mean, look. I
we want to
mean,
know what's going on.
look at what he's achieved so far.
Yeah, which
It's
I'm not
worked.
again. I'm
Sticking with
not
that one
gonna.
audience. It's worked.
It's it doesn't work for me, which is great. It works for you. It works for you. I'm just like
Hmm.
me as a Southern guy. The one thing that bothers me the most how he always writes these how the dialogue. Because
It's
first
the
of all,
same
I
dialogue.
never dude,
Yeah.
not even that. They'll literally repeat this. Go watch an old Tyler Perry movie. Put on the caption and watch. They are literally saying the same fucking sentence. Did they burn that building down? No, they burn that building down. They should have burned the building down. You go over there and burn it down right now. Why would you want to burn the building down? Why don't you want to sit here and try to tell people to burn the building down? I was like, are they really repeating the same fucking sentence the whole fucking time?
Uh-huh.
You don't talk like that down
Harley
there, bro.
brings up another good point here
And
too,
said
saying that
the newer
with the
Tyler
movies,
Perry movies
yeah, the ones are not
aren't
that
bad.
good, especially from a perspective of being a black woman. You can see those trends of how they go, where every time it's always a black woman that's in a bad relationship with some dark skinned
Some
cat, and
that's
then
highly
you got light
abusive, and then
skinned Captain
yeah,
Save come through and make everything better. Or you'll have the actually no, that'll just be it. It's usually that
no, that's
formula.
it. That's it.
Yeah,
She,
yeah.
you have a woman, you have a black woman that's in an abusive relationship with a dark skinned man, and then here comes the light skinned dream.
Hmm.
Hey, girl, you could do better than that, and then off she goes with him.
Every
Right.
time.
It's again, like I said, it's literally just the same bullshit. Like, oh my god. And then of course, some like I said, he needs to hire more writers because at least if you're gonna do that shit, at least like differentiate, have better dialogue. What was it?
So like
Fall from Grace, the Netflix movie. You wrote that whole movie in 5 hours. You recorded that whole movie in 5 hours.
now, see that
And
that whole
movie goes
thing that would be the greatest horror game to me. That shit was scared of that shit was scared the hell out of me.
Now,
you wrote that
the way
5 hours.
that his work
Two
ethic, I
5 hours.
will say,
Now I do admire
especially
his work ethic
watching, yeah, like I
because
admire his work ethic, especially looking at like a lot of other creators who try to that actually do a lot in regards to like filming, 4 and 5 different projects in a week, and then they'll take however much time for edits and everything after
Mhm.
that. That's cool. Like I do like that work ethic because it does push for the best when it comes to what he's looking for. So even though he stays
yeah.
in his lane
Mhm.
and he's consistent in that lane, he still puts out, or at least he still puts out enough to one gainfully employ a lot of actors and writers that 9 times out of 10 would not get that opportunity. Like, yeah, I would like to see him have more writers, but the writers who do get work, I'm not knocking them. The people who work costume design, behind the scenes stuff, I see what he's doing, and he is putting things on resumes for people, and people, they tend to take that and go on to bigger and better projects. So even though some of the products, like when we're viewing it again, it's not our thing, it's not our lane, and it's not the lane of certain individuals anymore, but he still has that dedicated audience. He does still put food on the table for people with the studio that he has put out there. And we can critique those all day long, but in terms of results, he's still getting work done. Can't knock
Yeah.
him for that.
Okay, I know.
True. Yeah, that's true. I
I know,
mean,
but
but say,
man,
hey,
I hope the
but
next
hey,
movie.
you know, two things are true at the same time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it can be a success and still suck.
Facts.
Yeah, I
So
hope the next movie he does like that. You don't have a line out there where, oh, everything's all fine with this relationship and everything. As soon as you wake up the next morning, he's smoking. Honey, is everything okay? Bitch, give me an ashtray. What? Ashtray, bitch. Like, who the fuck wrote this shit? Don't
that's
you
a Tyler
ever,
Perry
you
movie
ever,
right there.
I'm about to say
ever
it.
wrote
Still a Tyler
That's
Perry movie.
that's a Tyler Perry movie right there. Bitch, give me the ashtray. What? You heard me, bitch. Give me the ashtray.
that? Oh,
What?
God. Oh, that was so horrible. Oh God, I'm sorry. Listen, again, I'm not gonna knock a black man getting paid, but God damn.
I am.
I will say this though. At least he's not doing no coonery in it.
That's true. All right,
He's not
that's
doing
that's
no
true.
coonery in it. He may have a
I will give,
character that, you know, at the end of the day is a coon, but in terms of like the overall premise of a movie, the overall premise of anything that he's putting out there, it ain't no coon shit. So
I will give him that. I will give him that. Wasn't that one that he did not too long ago for Netflix? Where they literally confronted a cop who threatened a woman who lost her daughter, and the whole reason she was even is like in the bank, not trying to hold it up or rob
mhm.
anybody, but she's there because there's a cop out there that threatened to kill him. They're trying like, who the fuck, what's he talking about? When they actually did, they confronted this guy. They had it handled. Like, okay, I will give him that. I will give him that. He doesn't show any kind of coonery or anything like that. Where it's like, oh, it's gonna be fine. We'll get over it. No, motherfucker, you threatened somebody's life.
Right.
Yeah.
You started this whole situation all because you couldn't keep your racism in check. Like, no, we ain't gonna let that slide. And I will give Tyler Perry that. But again, I'm still gonna say, if I was to watch anything, with a black director, out of if I had Jordan Peele, Ryan Coogler, or Tyler Perry, it's either Jordan Peele or Ryan Coogler. I'm gonna lean more towards Ryan Coogler because Jordan Peele does horror. So no,
I'm gonna say it
but
one more
Look,
time, bro.
so look at man. Look at man.
Stop
no,
being a bitch, man. Stop
no.
being a bitch.
So,
But
so
we
you
Listen,
do got a question in the chat
just
where it
just
is
wait. Just
asking
bitch
about,
just being bitch made right there. That's
yeah,
fine.
he really is. I'm like I said, I'm gonna throw shots anytime you say something and it's a shottable
um,
offense. I'm doing it.
Like I'm questioning you. I'm questioning your melanin, the amount of melanin in your skin, sir. Because I mean, as much melanin you have, you should not be that scary. I'm just saying. But you know what? Hey,
listen,
Looking a little pale right now.
I'm just
I
saying.
have been traumatized by horror movies. I'm traumatized by the horror genre. I can't
Okay.
know. I
Get a
can't.
little bit
I've
of
been.
therapy, man.
Okay.
Work through that. A little bit of therapy. You work through it, and then you'll be back on to watching the horror movies.
Yeah. You
Oh my
know,
god.
get you on Silent Hill, Resident Evil. You know, get you on this. All right. So got a question. What is the last great horror movie character created, or at least iconic horror character?
That genre, I'll watch. If it's funny, I can watch it. If it's like even with games, like I played Left 4 Dead, I played Back for Blood, which damn, I'm kind of want to get back into that. Honestly, Back for Blood. I played Days Gone. It's like I'm not. I avoid it to a degree. If I can handle that, then cool. So if I can do a zombie game, I can like even if it's just which I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. But even that kind of zombies, I can handle that shit. That's nothing. I played Doom. Like, you already done Doom. Which Doom is, I'm sorry, Doom is just too much fun. I don't care
I
if
don't know.
you are.
I'm sorry. I'm still
If,
thinking about this question. My bad. Because I'm
Yeah,
like, who
because I
was
mean, I'm cycling through it because I mean, you got the classic ones like you Freddy, Jason, Michael
right?
Myers, you know,
but who will win?
but you can't discount Jigsaw. You can't discount Ghostface. You know what I
Well,
mean?
Jigsaw again, like Jigsaw, the puppet. I don't give a damn about that. But the
Well,
person who
not the
was out
puppet.
here
I mean, the person
puppeteering the
itself.
puppet, yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
the
That's
person. Yeah,
horrifying.
yeah.
But then again, I'm also thinking about
But then you
Get
got
Out.
like Get Out. Child's Play.
Like that white girl in Get Out was that she's horror.
That whole family.
I'm the whole family,
The
yes,
whole
but
family
because
is horror.
we
But
spent more time with her. She's manipulative horror.
yes,
Yeah.
and you think about it like this:
Dude,
how
but
many times? How many times have just us have met somebody that's like that? That's exactly
Mm-hmm.
like her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So
met people like
Yeah.
her, met people like her family, like I and everybody in here chat too. I'm pretty sure somebody has run into that one person when it was like, I voted for Obama. I have a black friend. I blah blah blah. Like
yes, yeah,
I don't need you to announce all that bullshit. I didn't ask you for it.
Right.
right.
But yeah, like
Right.
you those things are red flags to me in real life.
That's even like
And
even haven't come across somebody like that. Like you see him on TikTok. Like, what was that one? Queen. What's her name? Queen Rock or whatever. Which
oh, that
yeah,
one,
a lot
yeah,
of people
yeah,
didn't expect her, but
Mhm.
then look what happened. Look how that turned
yeah,
out.
because she all
Yeah,
started
yeah.
out that her adopted family was black. Her mom was Mexican, and she grew up in the projects and all this other shit like that. Racist as
Yeah,
fuck.
like nobody saw that coming. Like, let me see that shit. Like, it's.
Hold on. My entire former church was like that. I want
What?
details.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
Oh my
I
god,
want
Harley,
details.
you need therapy,
Yeah, I-
and you need
it's one of
therapy and
those.
medication, Harley.
It's one of those where I want to know, but then I don't want to know.
We know
Out of
you don't want to
respect.
know. It'll
You
scare
said no.
you.
You
Yeah, we know
Hey,
you ain't
hey,
gonna want to know about
I
it.
mean, just
fuck
telling you
that. It's
that'd
want
too
to
much for you.
know
Just
out of
telling you that's too
curiosity.
much. All right.
Right.
I
At the same time, I don't want to know out of respect because I might trigger something. But then I'm
Sure
still
you're not
getting
gonna trigger
curious.
said
yourself?
no. Yeah, you gonna trigger
I'm
yourself.
I'm about to say you're gonna
good.
trigger yourself.
That's all. That's the only one you're gonna get triggered. Is you,
You know,
scary
yeah,
ass.
I'm like,
We may have to have a
We need to have an intervention.
yeah, we're gonna have to have an intervention on that one. But I think we should have a segment here with the Discord where they hop on or something and just tell about some of their stories, they horror stories or whatever. Because like I'm very interested to know what Harley's got going on or had going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
So it was a Mormon church that I went to for like 4 years. They used to use me and the few other black churchgoers as token black friends. Token black friends. Oh,
Hmm.
Okay, yeah,
those. Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
I am sorry that you went through that.
yeah,
oh my God.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could.
That,
Harley, you definitely you need therapy. You need therapy for
yeah,
real. That's
yeah.
that's not
Hey,
a joke.
hold on.
I know it sounds funny.
She
I
may
know
have
it
already
sounds
gone
funny.
through that.
I
She may have already had her therapy,
okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
or
That's
they
fair
may have
enough.
already had the therapy.
I don't know if you have but I know it sounds funny when I say because I'd been saying it early, but I'm very serious, Harley. You need some kind of therapy. If you have not already had therapy, you need therapy.
Yeah.
I only started
Yeah.
going to this church because my best friend went to this church and used to beg me to go with her. The food was amazing though. Okay, all right.
Okay,
That
that's fair.
I'm
Did it have
Questionable.
to?
that
Questionable.
that would have got me too. The
Yeah.
food would have got me.
Was it seasoned? Did a
I
certain
don't
dish
trust
have
the
raisins?
food. I don't trust the
Did a
food.
certain dish have raisins?
Food can be amazing, but it could be something in that food. Something could have happened and we don't, and you might not even know, Harley. It could have been a real get out situation. Is you really
Yeah.
Harley? Is you somebody else
But
wearing Harley skin?
we'll find out those answers and
Right.
more next week on NPC Chatter.
Yeah.
Next time on NPC Chatter.
Nah,
Is
it's all
Harley a
jokes though. It's
skinwalker?
all jokes though. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's something I want to know more about, man.
I do. Yeah, Sonic's gonna be mad. She wanted to get on there. She couldn't make it for some reason. We're gonna have to do a segment at some point for her because I know she didn't want to get on.
She has
Oh,
been saying she been wanting to get on for a minute.
Yeah, I know she's it's
Harley.
like every time for her time, so I
Hey.
get that. Well, probably if I do, I'll tell you what. I find time either this week or next week. I will do this. I will stream to our channel, to our Twitch. I will stream Resident Evil, and if I find a way, I'll have her as a guest appearance.
Hmm.
If I find out how to do that, I'll see if I can get her as a guest.
All right.
Mhm,
I'll think from now.
mhm. Okay.
Just because I know she wants to get involved.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. All right.
We'll see.
Okay.
Anyway,
I didn't say
that
that.
is
I just said I'm saying okay. I'm
yeah.
acknowledging. What you said. I'm acknowledging it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
not spreading any kind of doubt. I just said
Uh-huh.
and okay. Both
Uh-huh.
of those are very positive and reinforcing statements, acknowledging your previous statement, sir. And on that, we're going to end this show and we'll come back next week and we'll find out if Harley really is a skinwalker or not, because she says she's not, but that's what a skinwalker would say. A
He raises a
skinwalker would
fair,
say that she's not a skinwalker. But we'll
raises a fair
find out
point.
next week if Harley really is a skinwalker or not. And
Harley,
we'll get
you
Demi
gon'
falling.
you
We'll get
about
Demi
to be
falling into
watched.
watching. We'll get Demi falling into watching some horror too. Playing a couple horror games as well. And
Why?
He said it. I ain't got to say it this time.
and all that, we're out.
All right,
And
good people.
we will see you all next week. Hopefully, Demi Fallon won't be much of a bitch then. But we'll see. We'll see.
It's a great way to end it. I have no words to say. He said it for me.
All right, see y'all, man.
All right,
All right,
y'all.
y'all.